Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and that's an Ericus. Let me just deal with that quick. Oh boy. Gotta stay away from the poison. Destroys Quen shields like nothing. There we go. Anyway, this is The Witcher 3, and that's another Ericus. Another poison Ericus, no less. Oh, that's nice. Got a charge off of that one. Quen shield's doing its job. Anyway, you might be wondering what I'm doing here. Well, look on the right side of the screen and you'll see. I am hunting down more of the diagrams, which is especially useful right now because I am right on the cusp of getting from enhanced to the superior equipment, and I have just found the tools to allow the master armorer to actually create those superior equipment. Ah, there we go. Silver sword. Anyway, that about does it for this cave. Relatively peaceful, I guess. That's nice. Oh, hang on. Apparently there is something down here. Gigantic bear. Must have gotten lost. Not quite sure where I am going or how to get there. Maybe I should just follow the dotted line. I mean, that got me to an exit. So I am somewhere I ought to be. And hey, it puts me right next to this signpost next to this lighthouse, which I believe is, yes, still back in the lower right-hand corner of the map. And looks like if we head north from the whale graveyard, we should be able to get to the next diagram on the list. But we've got... oh. Now, there were bandits here last time, but now there's just a bunch of drowners. They sure do like showing up right next to the signpost. Somewhat awkward. Did I hear someone shouting over there? Must have been the wind. Or the wolves. Could definitely have been the wolves.
Giddy up.
Anyhow. Oh, okay. That was definitely someone yelling for help. There's not a marked point on my map, so I don't really care that much. Okay, looks like my sword is actually all charged up again.
Come on, Roach.
The areas of this coast that aren't a whale graveyard are apparently a ship graveyard. Oh, this is interesting. These sort of hollows. And incidentally, it turns out that when you're on a horse and going at full speed, you can murder one of these pirates with a single swipe. Of course, you can also do that if you get lucky enough to get one of those instant kill chances off. Plus, they're not that tough. They're, you know, just 2 shots each. Anyway, apparently this area is called the Giant's Toes. I can see the resemblance. You've got to imagine that the giant is lying down and that the toes are sticking upward. Anyhow, there's also this bandit camp here, and it looks like there's more bandits in it. So I best take care of that before I move on.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Man, that one bounced. Okay, so the armor upgrade says it should be right here. But as we all know, that is not exactly where it is, where the chest is, I mean. But in general, that's where you can expect to find the sigil, the Witcher sigil. And also it turns out that, yeah, the actual Griffin schematics are way farther away from the indicator than I thought they would be. So I spent a lot of time just running around the same areas over and over again, getting nowhere. Thankfully, you don't have to sit here for all of that. As it is, there is one other diagram on my list here, and it is in a place I've been before. The one with the disappearing, reappearing tower.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Along with the one test of strength thing at the northern edge. Anyway, not interested in sliding all the way down this time. I am interested in, well, getting past all of these bandits first. Dang it. I was trying to block that one. Well, parry, I should say.
Smell a card.
Yeah, you block if you hold down the block button. You parry if you time your block. Anyway, sigil's here. So if I can investigate it, I can...
Might want to look around some.
Oh, it is right here, looks like. Yeah, sure enough, just around the back. Fair. And that takes care of that set of upgrades. Alright, so what else have I got? Well, still a fair number of items to find on the treasure hunt list. This one's almost done. Where do I have to go for it? Oh, just in the middle of the main island. That's fine. I can go there. Okay, who's that? Sounded like a Cyclops. Looks like one too. Just randomly roaming around the back roads of this island. Didn't think they did that sort of thing. And man, he's got a huge hitbox with that strike. Well, that's that. Alright, another bunch of monsters here. Just more drowner types, of course. Just dare you to get close. Ah, there it is. Oh, yeah, I'd been collecting a bunch of mutagens by this point, figured I might as well concentrate them. You know, each one of these takes up a different spot in your, the alchemy section of your inventory. It's quite irritating. And by the way, you may have noticed a whole bunch of these alternate green mutagen recipes. That is because you can turn mutagens of one type into mutagens of another color. And use that as a way to get the mutagens you need. Speaking of which, you can actually afford another one. Not going to use it, of course. The one I've got is just slam dunk, really. But I'm only 2 away from getting one last upgrade slot. And that is exciting to me. Right, anyway. Oh, it's just a box home. I've been there. Clearly. Also, clearly it is full of the exploders. So yeah, this is not an area in good condition. But now that my sword's fully charged, I can bring them down to the dying health level in just one hit strike. Devourer, that's what they're called. Anyway, so you may be wondering why I am not converting all of my excess green and blue greater mutagens into the red ones. Well, the thing is that doing so is actually pretty expensive. Ooh, being tricky now, aren't we? Man, this guy's gonna be taking a while. But he is clearly guarding the item I'm looking for, and the item I'm looking for is Red Skull in terms of difficulty. So this much health is to be expected. Especially on an Earth Elemental, which are just piles of hit points in the first place. Anyway, Sigil should be up.
Might want to look around.
There it is. And yeah, sure enough. Gotta go look at the ruins I just left. Where the Earth Elemental was, in order to find the right container. And there we go. Griffin School Gear Upgrade Diagrams, Part 4 completed. So what else is on the docket? Got 3 more sets of treasure hunts. But it might be bringing us to one of the islands I haven't searched yet. I've still got enough unfinished business that I'm not eager to go down to Harviken just yet. And yeah, sure enough, both of the things on that particular list are no-goes. But then I do have this whole list of secondary quests I haven't had a look for yet, including the one for the Lugos family. But then this one is just retrieving a horn I've apparently already found, so I should just get that one over with. Looks like it's at the Medium Height settlement back in the Lugos' clan's area. I forget what this one was about. Might have just been another random notice or random find that I just stumbled partway into the quest of. Either way, we've got what they're looking for. Okay, that's clearly the wrong direction.
Greetings, traveler.
Got back your stolen horn, and I, killed the thieves.
Shame that. They weren't evil men.
Didn't give me a choice. Where's my reward?
Take it. And next time, slay some damn monsters.
That's not going to be a problem either. Plenty of both to go around. And my reward is 1 experience point and 20 crowns. Job well done. So yeah, I'm back in the Lugos part of the world again. Might as well follow up on that quest as Daddy gave me. It's only 600 meters away. Well, I'm sure I can cut that down. I mean, maybe not as much as I was hoping, but I think the lighthouse will cut things down a bit. Yeah, it's down to just about 300.
That's it, Roach.
Anyway, we're getting up to the third Mad Lad and their mad quest. Oh, hang on. Got a bit of unfinished business here to attend. I mean, he wanted me to fight a monster next. Well, sure enough, here it's happening. Did you think you were going to get away? Oh, you really think you're getting away, don't you? What the heck? Just froze in midair and continued flying. Like, was it because they were above that tree and collision physics were getting weird? Well, regardless.
Come on.
Damn, that's a lot of wolves. I don't have time for wolves. No prestige or money in killing wolves. Ah, this must be the place.
What do you want?
Want to talk to Blueboy Lugos.
Hear that? He wants to talk to Lugos. What else, vagrant? Care to plough Freya?
I like the first response.
Works for me if you can arrange it.
I can arrange a knife between your ribs as you sink to the bottom of the bay. Now bugger off.
Don't make me hurt you. Got enough trouble as it is.
Think you scare me? Scare Jarl, son of Udmore, known elsewise as the Wolverine.
Hey! What's all the hollering?
Some stranger once on the longship. Says he's got business, but,
Let him pass. If he turns a nuisance, we'll toss him overboard.
See you later, Jarl, son of the Wolverine, or whatever it was.
Never jest about my dad. Never!
I think a guy like you would want to be related to a Wolverine.
Know the last time I had a Continental on my ship?
No.
When I hauled prisoners from Velen to the slave market in Nazaire. Now, tell me why you're here.
Your father felt you could use a Witcher's help, and I owe him a favor, so...
Told him not to meddle. Told him I'd manage fine on my own.
Maybe that's not entirely true. Cave of Dreams. Supposed to be a dangerous place.
Mortally so, but that's my reason for going there. Fine, so be it, I take ya. Old man's like to throw a fit elsewise. Or he's about to go, you ready?
What awaits us in the Cave of Dreams?
Depends wholly on us, cause... I'll explain later.
Why later?
We can go. Is it far?
Nah, a stone's throw. Let's gather the lads and go in. We'll know soon if there's truth to the legends. Garlet, these are the best warriors in me crew. They'll come with us. You know Jarl, called the Wolverine?
Good day.
And this here's Uve Jabberjaw.
Why's Uve so quiet?
'Cause he got no tongue.
What happened? He lick a frozen blade?
No. He tore it out because he cursed King Bran while drunk. Lost his power to speak. But kept his honor.
Interesting customs you got here. Before we head off, will you tell me about this cave? You could at least tell me what we might have to fight.
Only you can know that.
Elders say in the Cave of Dreams you face your greatest fears. Face what makes you wake up at night, screaming. Something that's already been, will be, or just might be.
I do wonder what a monster slayer fears. But we've talked enough, lads. Swords in hand, let's go!
Well, it's dark, but it's not unusual. Just want to make sure I head to the Vanguard here. Oh.
There's one thing I'm not afraid of.
Know what we call methods and skeletons.
Children of Nilfgaard, because they're black and cowardly.
The totem! Right where it should be. Now's when we eat the herbs.
Why would we do that?
To go on. To where the nightmares are. So says the legend. And so we will do.
What herbs are these?
What'd that druid say? Hemlock, poppy, nightshade, and that chickie. No, henbane.
Whoa. In for one hell of a ride. Fine. Give him here.
Take it. Oov, Jarl, eat up to the last grain.
So is there some gas deep in the cave that just makes the hallucinations even worse?
I don't feel no different. How about you, Oov?
You're asking him mute his opinion. You're feeling it, mate. Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
Cave is looking a bit different here.
See it? The razorback! Clear up hand!
Ain't too big for a razorback. That's a blue.
A blue! With that short a snout! Harbs have robbed you your senses.
Flying whales. Good start. Lots of glowing mushrooms. And a panorama. Camera's getting a bit wonky.
Man, that's not possible.
I see you're weary from the battle. Sit with me, son. Have some mead. Pray tell me your adventures.
Thank you, my king.
I shan't drink with you, old man. And I shan't call you king. Get off that throne while you've still strength in your decrepit bones.
Oov! You can talk!
I didn't. But I... You insult me once more, old Jabberjaw. The first time I left you to punish yourself and retain your honor, but now you'll die like a thrall and eels will eat your remains.
Apparently Oov's big fear is of making that mistake again. Dishonor, in other words.
longship.
Yes, you do. 'Tis your father's boat. The ship you wrecked against the rocks. Lost in our sweet song.
I'll kill you! Kill all you plowing seahorse!
Slay us, try, but you'll not restore his life. You slew him, a son who killed his father.
Okay, so it's not really greatest fears directly, so much as just nightmare scenarios.
Jarl, it was an accident. The Althing cleared you of blame.
They couldn't clear my conscience. Let's go.
Fair enough. Anyway, we got 2 people left here. Interesting that it's a mutual shared vision.
Kill one monster, another crawls out. So is this yours? This a Witcher's nightmare?
Nope, this is daily life for us.
Oh, hang on. It's a water hag. Ah, there she is.
Yeah.
I think she might have been real. Well, the fact I was able to pick through her remains and all.
Quiet, calm, suspicious.
Must be my dream. I don't fear nothing.
Keep telling yourself that.
When lightning struck the tree by our home.
I was 3 years old. I've shone 100 times since then that I...
You pissed yourself before the whole village. The Jarl's son. Ah, the shame should have punished you.
You're a vision! A spectre!
A vision of your dad, who you fear, because you know you don't live up to him. You know you disappoint him.
I'm a better warrior than he ever was.
Prove it, you little shite.
Well, fair enough. He's got one hell of a dad to live up to. His greatest fear is that he can't do so.
Who's the better warrior now? Who?
Hugos, leave him. He's only a vision true, but it's not proper.
The better warrior is the one who brought a Witcher to cut him down from the behind. And, oh boy, I think I know what's coming. We've actually seen Geralt's Nightmare before, if you'll recall back to the beginning of this LP.
King of the Wild Hunt! Get up, Geralt. You've paid your debt. You're a free man.
Gonna tell your father what you faced in the Cave of Dreams?
Of course I will. I've no fear of him, right? 'Twas an honor to fight at your side. Farewell, Geralt.
You know, Madman Lugos might actually be understanding of what his son's going through. They call him Madman, but mostly that's just because he screams like a madman, or behaves like one in battle. So when it comes to actually ruling and dealing with his own people, he's a lot more reasonable than that nickname would give him credit for. Also, we've stumbled into a bunch of really nice containers in the back here. And yes, now that we're back in reality, the Cave of Dreams is much more reasonable in scale. I mean, it's still a giant cave complex with a lot of high ceilings, improbably high ceilings, but, you know, for a video game, it's a reasonable cave size. Also looks like Lugos and his longship are gone. Makes sense. Wouldn't expect him to hang out. Anyway, that's right. If I get back to Speaker Rogue, there has to be another road sign closer than that one, right? I mean, I could test it, or I could just go back over land that I know I've cleared, aside from all the wolves. And yeah, you can tell where the longship used to be because I parked Roach right next to it. And Roach hasn't moved an inch since I left her. Come on. Here we go. Back along the ridge. And here we go. Back to Hove. Pick up our winnings now that it's been some time since we collected. Hopefully the goodwill that we acquired here last time has not gone sour. Damn, they are making full use out of this arena now.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it ain't got
Greeting.
Business is booming for as I can see.
Better believe it. Every man and his hound wants to fight in the cursed arena.
My cut of the proceeds must have grown sizable.
And how? Here.
Always a pleasure doing business in Skellige.
Come again, eh? Great things are bound to happen here. Mark my words.
I hope they do. Good luck.
Yeah, not even a shade of reluctance. Like he says, pleasure doing business. Alright, and with that secondary quest out of the way... Oh, we can do King's Gambit to talk to Crocon Crate again. Now that we've rescued both of his children. Well, neither of them were in that much danger, relatively speaking. Assisted his children. Now that we've assisted both of his children, and Blueboy Lugos, Sadly, there's no other way to interact with the other potential candidates for High King. But anyway, we've got the Nithing here to worry about, so let's focus on that.
Who will I leave my home to? Tialva dies? Who will continue my line?
Mind if I interrupt?
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyways.
Here you're having trouble with a curse.
I am. Look, see it lying there. A horse head on the pole. That's...
A Nithing. Kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
Aye, and the name carved upon it is Tialva, my firstborn. Boy's feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I can help you, one of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the Nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
Alright, well, better start with the horse head.
A Nithing. A powerful curse. Name carved on the shaft. Tialva, son of Lothar. Trails fresh. Might want to look around some.
Bare feet.
What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
So this isn't coming from some sort of, I don't know, sorceress? Some, noble or anything? Probably someone in the same, you know, wealth bracket. But I should be seeing a scent around... Oh, there it is. There's the trail. Where is it taking me? Okay. It wasn't showing up for a second there. Didn't know what was going on. Guess I was just a little too far away to see it. It is leading me right back into town, though.
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl.
To have strength to the last.
A witcher.
Greetings.
Greetings.
See ya.
Fare thee well.
Alright, guess I can't ask her straight away.
I'm a simple chap. Seek no trouble.
So who can I talk to?
No cure for trouble like a witcher's back.
What'll they think of next?
It's probably going to be a woman paying more attention to shawls around here.
We've Freya to thank for sending you our way.
I can't talk to just anyone, it looks like.
Two longboats. Still they slow.
Can you swing an axe?
In here? No.
Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Of course. Yona, our herbalist, lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah, real pleased.
That was the person I talked to first.
And beware of bandits in
Huh.
the hills.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house by the Nithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tialva's got one foot in the grave?
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride. but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
Tis not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared my bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. No, I have not been had, nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
I mean, seriously, you're going after his kid? His young kid. I'm pretty sure he would not love anything about you after this stunt. It is going to be a horrible marriage if he goes through with it. If.
So, you know who placed the knifing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay. Never! My wife. My son. I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
No cure for trouble like a Witcher.
He might be the dick in this exchange.
J-O-N-N-A. May it be quick and painless.
But she's definitely gone beyond the pale in her response.
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. My son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he'd died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
Yeah. Just regardless of anything else. Which really puts a sour taste in your mouth. Okay, anyway. We do have some quests that take place in multiple areas. Although it looks like this one takes place on one of the 2 islands I'm avoiding for now. See if there's anything else. Black Pearl, that's... Oh yeah, that's just by the Haunted Lighthouse. On that bridge that kind of connects it to the mainland, but not completely, not since it collapsed. Fortunately, we know where to go next. And yeah, as a consequence, incidentally, the town no longer has an herbalist, now that she's dead. What the heck am I stuck on? Okay. There we go. Bypassed whatever that was. Alright, and that's just, yeah, a bit too broken to ride a horse across. Have to take that side path. And fortunately, yeah, you don't actually have to jump the the half-broken repair. You just run across that center plank, you should be fine. Don't know why this guy was hung up on finding a specific black pearl out here. I mean, I got tons of oysters I could just deconstruct to get some black pearls.
Hey there, Master Witcher! Over here! When it rains, it pours. Whew. Good you're here. So, what'll it be? Will you help old Nidus find a black pearl for his wife? I'd like it done already. Humidity's unkind to my bones. They've started creaking.
Let's go. But get ready for them to creak some more. Not likely to find pearls where it's dry.
True. But I survived worse during the war. At Rosrock, we fought waist deep in the swamp and... wasted my breath. History don't mean a whit to youngsters. Come on, Pearl Grounds aren't far now.
I've lived through all 3 Nilfgaardian invasions, dude. Come on.
Quite the spring in your step for a man your age.
Have you seen me in my prime? This is the place. They say dive down here and you'll see the oyster beds all around. Problem is, not all hold pearls. And the black ones are a real rarity. But search long enough and you're sure to find one.
So I'm supposed to do the diving.
Well, you see, I've been in the infantry all my life, so I'm not one for water. And my lungs ain't what they used to be, so, yeah.
Huh. Customer's always right.
The eternal fire, them Temerians, cowards all, fled across the Pontar instead of defending their fatherland.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. He did hire us to come out here and help him. So... it's going to involve some stuff. It's also going to involve some sirens, looks like. Luckily, these are the one-hit kill type. And of course, the color of the pearl does depend on the species of the oyster that you're looking for. Those that produce, you know, white interiors for the shells will naturally produce white pearls, whereas those that produce black interiors will produce black pearls. Much less common those are. Not always easy to differentiate, especially underwater. And that's also part of the... well, I should say that part of the reason why you dive for pearls... there we go. Part of the reason that you dive for pearls is so that the clams, or oysters, or shellfish, so that they can stick around and produce more pearls later. You don't actually want to harvest the... oh dear. Looks like the other part of our hiring has come up. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, good. He's still alive.
Damn it. Splashing must have attracted them. You alright?
Nicked in a few places. But if I pull through after Sodden, I'll survive this too. So, any luck?
Black pearl, just like you wanted.
Beautiful. Rare. Like my letter. Well, as Constable Natalis would say, you've earned a medal. Or better yet, a week's leave in a brothel.
Coin will be fine.
Oh, yes, about that. Listen, I feel right foolish, but, well, I didn't bring any coin with me.
Let's at least try to sound understanding.
Wise.
Wasn't it? Even the high roads are dangerous now. Not what they once were. We'll meet in Novigrad. I'll pay you to the last copper. Foot soldier's honor.
Well, sounds like we're going to have to go back to Novigrad if we want to see him again. Hopefully we will. He seemed to stand up enough. But then it can be hard to gauge such things. Well, anyway, we do have other business back in the other map. So it might just be time to go down there and yeah, upgrade something to the superior quality level. Get the equipment back to the armorer in the process. And then also get our money back from the Black Pearl fellow we just talked to. Also, no loading screen, you're welcome. Oh yeah, something else I could do.
How can I
change my money?
Got some coin.
You've come to the...
Nothing else to do with those coins except change them into crowns.
You look familiar. When it rains, it pours. Geralt, Witcher and Pearl Hunter. There you are, your coin. Earned every last bit. I'd never have done it without you.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Aye. I suppose Letta likes it.
What, did she say something about what you did?
Letta? She don't say much of anything anymore. Hasn't for a while. See, Letta's sick. Something's not right in her head. Started with her memory, she'd forget things, then she stopped recognizing folk, even me. And now she don't even speak. Thought if she saw the pearl, something'd wake inside her. You know, we talked a lot about that stupid promise. It was our joke, just ours for years, but no, it didn't work.
Sorry.
As am I. Farewell, Geralt. Gods guide you the path.
Alzheimer's a real bitch. Well, we still got paid all 10 crowns. Could have gotten more for that Black Pearl just by selling it. But, you know, experience. Clearing the quest off of my register. All worthwhile. And interestingly, it seems to have defaulted to the first DLC quest. Now that I'm back here. Oh. Hey there, Roach.
Run, Roach.
I'll make this nice and fast. But yeah, no need to worry about Olgierd here. Time to turn in these expert smithing tools and see what we can make.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Killed a monster.
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army.
Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor.
This is true. And they call you a master of the craft.
All too kind, sir. Truly.
I need a suit of armor. Heavy. Able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy, tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much. You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith, that's another story.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll make another suit, and we'll see which one's better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kicky Moors and Archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll craft armour for you, lots of it. The kind no other armourer can.
Interesting dynamic they've got going here. Got the dwarf to, Oh, yeah, sure enough, there's a notice. Might as well get that straightened out first. I mean, assuming I can.
I've armor to finish. We'll talk later.
Sorry, no time to chat. I've got to finish these.
Alright, and apparently I am not going to be able to use either armorer for now. Okay, looks like I am not going to meet with any contract giver to arrange a price. Looks like the contract in this case is very much secondary to the whole business with the armorers. But yeah, interesting that they've, I suppose, settled on an arrangement. The dwarf to act like a master blacksmith, and the assistant to actually make the crafted armor. But I guess their arrangement's fallen apart now. Couldn't say who's responsible specifically, but maybe we'll find out more as this continues. But as for right now, we've got Witcher's work. March Griffin out in the woods, and a man with a silver sword who can take care of business. Yeah, one nice thing about the horse stamina bar, you don't have to wait for it to refill before you can start running again. Not sure if I've ever pointed that out before, but it's not something you can count on from other games.
Large griffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
Probably up on this ridge. Sure enough. Oh, flying again. Hey, it actually spit acid too. The thing that we're hunting it for. And that takes care of that. Oh, yeah. Quick knife cutscene so that we've got the trophy here. And speaking of which, I wonder who we would be giving that to. Should probably look into that.
Go, go.
And since we've gone the long ways around the crow's nest, we've found, oh, that's right, the Wild Hunt town. The town that got wiped out by the Wild Hunt, and in which snow is still piled up. Not sure if it's the game screwing up or the time of our arrival, but that bridge never seems to be manned when we show up. Or not always, anyway.
You're back? So? Got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armor's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Really?
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
Exactly what it looks like. Joanna crafted a suit of armor for you, General, to prove she's the superior armorer.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armorer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armor for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
He's already got his on. Just noticed that.
I just came here to show me yours.
I would hit the spot.
Our men were royals. Wanted to chase him off.
So apparently this is what he meant.
That lot outnumbered. They found him.
Think I got scabies.
From a bolt.
Come and take the man. Now, let us see what his other suitors are.
Used to be wagons showed on market days.
Get out of the line of fire, old woman.
Smoked bacon, lard.
Also, he missed. What the hell?
Gonna live?
Aye. But these armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume Old Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armour fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armour would protect you. Admit it.
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and Archgriffin acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armour will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
Nice. And I do like that they give you the option to actively trust Joanna, because, I mean, like Geralt said, she knew exactly what she was asking for. Also, I got new upgraded Griffin Armor. Look at this stuff.
What is it, Grey Boy?
You're pale as oatish.
And speaking of look for, sure. There's supposed to be a quartermaster here, and I am supposed to be able to talk to that quartermaster to get someone to pay me for the Archgriffin head.
Even the gods wait for our misfortune.
Okay, looks like he's back now.
Fancy a gander at our...
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting. Offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. We've got to give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
That's right. Toss a coin to your witcher.
Fancy it?
Show me what you...
Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've looked through his stockpile before, but I do have some stuff to sell now. Excess beer, raw meat, wine, etc. Looks like he's got a full suit of some sort of armor.
See ya.
Me, I stick with the Witcher stuff.
Geralt, good.
My armor coming along all right?
Almost there, but I need a little more time. I'd rather not deliver something unfinished, or worse yet, botched.
Right, got it. See you.
I was hoping, because of all the time I spent. Ah, there it goes. Needed 24 hours.
Geralt!
My armor coming...
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and bathed it in acid, as my clan's tradition demands.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift, in thanks for what you did. Take it, and may it serve you well.
Thanks. And you take care.
Geralt!
What are you selling?
Witch Hunter's armor. Sadly, generic.
Take care now.
And certainly not as good as this superior Griffin armor I've got on. Look at all that reinforcement.
Bows have brought us rain.
Look at all that detailing. Some nice stuff.